So if you find yourself distracted, you cannot do the work that you know you need to get done, and every single day you procrastinate, then in this video, I'm going to show you how you can destroy procrastination once and for all. And if you stick till the end of this video, I'm going to give you the 4 actionable steps that you can take immediately after watching to be on the right path to destroy procrastination, take action, and make work easy, essentially, and make procrastination the thing of the past. And here's the biggest thing before I dive deeper into how to do that is that a lot of entrepreneurs I talk to, and individuals in general, they try to solve procrastination by applying surface level solutions. Now, surface level solutions could be quick hacks and tips on how to avoid procrastination. Maybe you've tried them as well. Maybe you've been told to use the 5 second rule, or you've just been told that, oh no, you just have to be consistent, disciplined, like all of these things, but you never understood why. And even though you try those things, like maybe you even blocked your apps on the phone, you put your phone on airplane mode, but for some reason you still find yourself procrastinating. And it's because you were not told to find the root cause of the issue, because that's not the root cause, that's a surface level solution. Okay, and that's why I have these 4 causes, the root causes that are causing procrastination and are causing you to not take action consistently every single day, which is stopping you from getting to the next level in your life and in your business. Okay, so you don't need more habits, more routines, more systems, or anything like that, or no willpower or consistency. You just need to solve these 4 things. So the first thing is that we need to look at when it comes to avoiding procrastination is your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions. Okay, now let me explain and walk you through what I mean by that. So, whatever you believe is true, it's true and will be reflected in your reality. So, if you believe, for example, that outreach for your business does not work, or your offer is not good enough, that no one wants to buy from you, no one wants to hear from you as well, then guess what? This is exactly what's going to happen. You will see in your DMs prospects rejecting your offer. You are not going to see your outreach working because you believe and you think that it's not possible or that it doesn't work. Or another example could be that you believe that your content sucks and nobody will find you, will watch it, will read it. And guess what? That's exactly what's going to happen. No, you're not going to grow your content, you're not going to grow your social media. It's because that's what you believe is true. And once you believe, then of course it's very difficult for you to work, because if you believe something is not going to work, then what's the motivation behind you actually sitting down and doing the work, right? So it's really important to understand, because it's the biggest, like it's 80% of the whole thing, of the root cause and of how to actually destroy procrastination, is to form new beliefs, new thoughts, and new emotions. And emotions could be like, for example, anything negative that is holding you back, like fear, doubt, scarcity, all of these things. Okay, so the way you go about it is that you create a new version of those beliefs, new version of those thoughts and emotions, as well as a new person that you need to be, because who you are right now is a reflection of your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions, as well as behaviors. Okay, so these 4 things form you as a person. So if you want to be different, and if you want to have different beliefs and thoughts so you can see different results in your life and in your business, then you need to become a 2.0 version of yourself. And you do that by listing out the beliefs that you want to have about your business and about yourself. Because a belief about yourself that could be limiting you is that maybe you believe that you're not good enough. Maybe you believe that you don't know enough to help your clients. And because of that, you simply don't do the outreach, which is the task that you need to do, and you procrastinate on. Okay, so it all stems from your beliefs. So create a new beliefs, write all the positive thoughts, not just positive thoughts, but more like empowering thoughts and thoughts that you want to have every single day. Like, for example, my outreach is working. My product is something that my prospects want and need. I know enough to help other people. And all of these things, okay, all of these beliefs, as well as emotions, you feel joy. You enjoy working on your business because it's bringing you joy. You are happy. You are grateful. All of these things, okay? And one last thing about this is to ensure that you're actually changing the reality that you see, you're actually making progress and changes, is that you need to embody that new version of yourself by acting as if this is true. Okay, I'm gonna record many videos about that in the future. Some of them you can already find in my YouTube channel, but this is really important. And the way you do that and the way you start believing in those beliefs and those thoughts and emotions is that you are constantly aware of them. And the best way to do this is to write them down on a piece of paper like this, and every single morning and every single evening you read it. You read it and you are exposed to those new beliefs, thoughts, and emotions, as well as behaviors, if that's what you need as well. Okay, but about that, I'm going to record another video because this could be a very long video. The point of this is to just show you what is holding you back: your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions, as well as behaviors. Okay, so once we have that, then we can look at the second thing that is destroying your progress and making you procrastinate. That's your fears and other internal or subconscious blocks. So there are a couple of fears that are holding a lot of entrepreneurs back. Number one, it's fear of success. Then is fear of failure, then is fear of rejection, and also it could be fear of growth. Now, for example, fear of success could be that you don't take the action because you're afraid that if a prospect is going to reply positively to your outreach message, you don't know what to do. You're scared that you're not going to deliver a good service. That's why you don't take the action of doing outreach every single day. Fear of rejection could be that you do the outreach and you're scared to do the outreach because someone's going to reject your offer. Third thing is fear of failure, is that when you're going to reach to these people, when you're going to do that content, then you're scared that you're going to fail, that it's not going to work, and you will be the ultimate failure. And the last fear is fear of growth. You fear getting out of that comfort zone. You just don't want to put yourself out there and be in that discomfort and essentially go through the pain of growth. So these are the main four fears that are holding a lot of entrepreneurs back. And way you go about it is that you need to identify your fear, because fear is the biggest thing. Because if you're scared of rejection, of success, of failure, or even of growth, then you're not going to do the action that you need to do, which means that you're going to procrastinate. Okay, so identify the fears that are holding you back. Okay, and then you want to question the fear. Why am I scared of success? Why do I feel like I'm not going to deliver a good service? Ask yourself why a couple of times and find the answers. And you're going to realize that the fear is not that big anyway. Is that maybe you're just limiting yourself because you know how to deliver the service. You know that you can help other people. So it was just all in your head. And by identifying the fears and questioning them, you're going to get a clear idea of what is really going on. And the last thing is that you need to face the fear. So instead of running away from it and escaping it by going on social media, because maybe you've seen this yourself, you try to work, you try to do the outreach, and then you have one of these fears, let's say fear of rejection. But you don't understand that it's a fear of rejection. You just have this resistance and friction towards what you need to do. Okay? And that's fear that is blocking you and other internal blocks. So once you understand, okay, it's fear, then you question, okay, why do I have this fear in the first place? Why am I so scared that it's going to reject me? And then you're going to understand, like, okay, I don't really have to have anything to worry about because I have a good product and I can help. And I've seen proof before. Okay. And then you're going to face it. So instead of escaping, you're going to jump right in to the task that you were doing and reinforce that you don't have any fears that are holding you back. And there's nothing really that you should be scared of. But now let's talk about the third thing that you can do to destroy procrastination, and that's rewarding the process, not the goal. So here's the thing about rewarding the process. Instead of being so focused on the goal, the end result, the thing that you're working towards, become more process focused. So the goal of making, let's say, 20K per month, 50K per month, or even 100K per month, as well as when it's going to happen, should not be your sole focus, because these things are out of your control. Yes, you have a plan and you're working towards making 20K per month, but you don't know exactly what's going to happen because we don't know the future. We cannot look into the future and see when it's that thing going to happen. On the other hand, what you can control is the process and daily actions and daily things that you need to do. So the reason why you procrastinate is because you're not getting the payoff. It takes time. It takes 30, 60, 90, 180 days, even more to reach your goals. And if you don't reward daily actions, daily process, then it's going to be very difficult for you to keep going and stay motivated. And you're more likely to procrastinate because your brain needs the reward, the dopamine. This is also what I told my clients, is because he was way too attached to the goal. He was expecting the goal to happen. He was impatient, but you sometimes don't know when it's going to happen, but you need to keep going. You need to stay consistent with your tasks. When you don't reward yourself, especially the behavior, the daily actions, then your brain is not going to be motivated and driven to continue working on those things. It's going to be motivated and driven to scroll on social media because you get that instant gratification, that instant reward. So the action step for this, to reward the process, not the goal, is to, by the end of the day, after you're done with your main KPIs, just give yourself a reward. It could be 1 hour of watching your favorite Netflix show. It could be 1 hour of, I don't know, maybe playing a video game, whatever that might be. Okay, you can still make it good, productive, but something you look forward to. And every time you get something done, let's say you have 5 tasks that you need to work on and you finish the first task, then give yourself praise. Say to yourself that you are on the right path, you are on the right track, and you're actually making progress. That's like something that also spikes the reward, the dopamine, the happiness and excitement from doing the work. And if you're going to continue this way, then you're not going to want the goal because the process will become more enjoyable, which is ultimately what you want. And you're not going to procrastinate anymore because your brain will associate the dopamine, the reward, the pleasure from the work itself, not from the goal or from the things that you're escaping from, like social media and things like that. So that's why it's very important to reward the process every single day, focus on it, become more process oriented, and maybe just expose yourself to your goal once or twice per day, in the morning and in the evening, as a part of your visualization. But no more than that. Just focus on the process. And also understand, like, this is a big perspective shift that helped me a lot when I was growing my business, and I'm still growing my business, is that don't look too much in the future and don't look too much in the past. Like, all you have is this day and this moment right now. Every day you wake up, just ask yourself, how can I make this one day count? This one day is all I have. I don't have tomorrow. I don't have yesterday. So how can I make today the best? And you become focused, you become process oriented and process focused, and that's all you see and that's all you focus on. Like, all your goal is just like the only goal that you have is just to get those 5 things done or those 3 things done and get through the day. And then the reward is waiting for you. So that's the biggest thing that you can try, that helped me transform my life as well as my clients' life. And I hope it will help you as well. Now, the fourth thing, the last thing you can do to destroy procrastination, is to get 100% clarity on what you need to do. So lack of clarity and direction is one of the biggest causes of procrastination, because when you're not sure what you need to do, you're not sure what you should be working on, when you should be working on it, and what exactly do you need to do. For example, to say to your prospects, to write in your content, to close your sales call, whatever that might be, you're going to avoid that no matter what, because you don't know what to do. On the other side, on the other hand, you may know too much. You may have too much information, and your brain is just like about to explode from all that information, but you don't trust that what you have right now, like a strategy or tactic, is going to work. The roadmap, the outreach script, the sales script, whatever it is that you created, you have everything ready, you have the clarity, but you don't trust that it's going to happen. You don't trust that it's good enough. And this is where perfectionism and lack of trust in the process kicks in. Okay, so the first thing when it comes to like getting clear on what is it that you need to do, this is the first thing. Okay, you need to have 100% clarity on what's the strategy and keeping it simple. Like, that's the biggest thing as well. If you have someone, if you have a coach or a mentor, look at their strategy and block everything else. Like, nothing else should concern you. That one strategy, that one system is the only thing that you need to work on, and be clear on exactly what you need to do every single day. Not just in terms of strategy, but also in terms of your schedule and routines. Be clear on when you're going to do that outreach. Be clear on when you're going to write that content. Okay? Block out your day. Be clear about everything. And the next stage is that you need to just trust it, because there's no such a thing as a perfect strategy or perfect system. It's about trying that strategy, trying that system, and then after a couple of weeks, months, looking at the data and see what you can improve. This is exactly what I've been through with my another client when we were trying to work on him being more consistent and avoiding procrastination. is that he has some sort of an idea what he needs to do. He had a 10K course with a proven results, with proven tactics and strategies, but he didn't feel like his strategy was good enough. And because he didn't feel like his strategy was good enough, he didn't trust it, then of course he was not doing the work. He was avoiding it because the perfectionism kicked in and the lack of trust. Okay, so the action step here is to create a plan, get 100% clarity on what you need to do, and also who you need to be in terms of like your identity and the person that you need to be every single day, as well as when you should be doing all of these things. And then just let go. Surrender to the process. Like close your eyes and don't even look at the numbers and conversion rates and whatever. Just try that strategy, get enough data, and then after that period of gathering information, testing out the strategy, then look at it and see what you can improve. But in the meantime, you just need to trust it. Like that's enough. It really is enough, because if you're gonna constantly change it and not trust it, then you're not gonna work. You're not gonna take action and ultimately get the results that you want. So these are the 4 things that will help you to destroy procrastination. Okay, just to recap, number 1, upgrade your beliefs and thoughts and emotions and become the person that you need to be, and the person who has positive beliefs, thoughts, and emotions about business and themselves, because this is the biggest cause of business not working, of you procrastinating, is all inside your identity and what you think about every single day. Number 2, remove fears and blocks. Identify the main 4 fears that hold a lot of people back: fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of success, and fear of growth. Identify those fears, question those fears, and then instead of escaping them, face them every single day. Number 3, reward the process, not the goal, because become process oriented and reward your process every single day. Right after you're done with your main KPIs, reward the behavior, give yourself praise, and this is how you're going to stay consistent and you're not going to procrastinate every single day. And number 4, get 100% clarity on what you need to do. And once you get that clarity, then just surrender, let go, trust the process, and instead of relying on your emotions and thoughts about how the strategy should work, just wait, trust the process, and then look at data and see what you can improve. So yeah, that's everything for today's video. If you like this video, make sure that you hit thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this. I help entrepreneurs overcome procrastination and self-sabotage. And also if you're interested in getting my help, then you can check the links in the description. But other than that, I appreciate you watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.